Raise your hand if your crypto portfolio has dozens of coins. Yeah. Anyway, now let me ask another question. How many of those coins are profitable? Put it down. You know, it's very few of them, right? I bet only a few have seen substantial returns. Many approach crypto investing with a Pokemon mentality. I gotta catch them all, right? However, this strategy might actually do more harm than good. But don't worry. I'm going to share some tips that I use in my portfolio to help maximize returns. So stick around until the end. Now look, the crypto space is very young. The entire asset class is very young, only a little over a decade old, really. And it's expected to expand by tens of trillions of dollars in the future. It's only all together worth a little over $2 trillion right now, which is crazy. That being said, there's already a lot of dinosaur coins out there. These dino coins have seen better days and are probably not going to see much better days in the future. They're essentially done for. One example is Bitcoin Cash. It was created back in 2017 as a hard fork of Satoshi's Bitcoin. By increasing the block size, Bitcoin Cash aimed to facilitate more transactions at a lower cost while staying true to the original Bitcoin vision of being a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. It's a cool idea at the time. I was never like super anti-Bitcoin Cash. It all sounds good on paper, but guess what? Not many people really gave a crap about it. It never became as popular as Bitcoin, not even close. For reference, okay? Simple numbers here for you. Bitcoin today has a $1.2 trillion market cap. Bitcoin Cash has a $6 billion market cap. That's all you need to know. I reckon there are some people out there who still buy it thinking, oh, maybe someday the rest of the market's going to catch on. This is the real Bitcoin we all need to back, and, it's going to flip Bitcoin. And no. It's basically impossible. Bitcoin controls the narrative right now. Bitcoin is now a darling on Wall Street. Bitcoin's become legal tender in some countries. Come on, BlackRock's not buying Bitcoin Cash, are they? So chances are Bitcoin Cash will go the way of the dinosaur sooner or later. It might take a few more cycles. It'll remain relevant longer than you probably think that it will. But I wouldn't buy it personally. Not financial advice for you. Another example is NEO. Launched back in 2014 and later rebranded in 2017 into its current form. It's arguably one of the first coins to be called an ethereum killer. However, just like Bitcoin Cash, it never became even close to as popular as the blockchain was trying to surpass. I got nothing against NEO, man. Made some money on it back in the day. But when you see a coin that was once a top 10 coin is now not even, I think, part of the top 100, you get the hint that maybe, just maybe, no one gives a shit about this coin anymore. It's a losing proposition. To be clear, if you weren't around in 2017, NEO was the coin, dude. It was the new paradigm of money. Everyone's getting hilariously rich coin back in 2017. Now no one almost even talks about it. It's crazy. Now this next one may be a bit controversial, but farming airdrops is a great way to earn new coins. We did 6 figures on airdrops this year. Is all documented in the portfolio. In the premium newsletter, if you guys are signed up to that. Anyway, if you want to earn coins on a budget, farming airdrops is a great way to do it. However, buying newly airdropped coins, not such a good idea. Well, let's look at the statistics, okay? If you think, well, these coins are out, I didn't farm some, I'm going to buy a bunch of them, right? According to CoinGecko report, 46% of the top 50 biggest airdrops had an all-time high within 2 weeks of launching. This means that the best time to sell is within those 2 weeks, and the worst time to buy is in those first 2 weeks. So if you buy within that 2-week period, chances are you are the exit liquidity. Again, good job. Don't do it. Come on. However, some do reach highs up to 581 days after the airdrops. Not to say these coins they're getting airdropped are bad coins. It's just too much money, too quick, too many airdrop farmers dumping. The question is, of course, which ones will peak within the 2 weeks and which ones will peak later. But the odds are absolutely against you. If you don't believe me, here's another research firm that shows that only 8 out of 62 coins had a positive return 90 days after listing. Ouch. Nobody knows which coin's going to perform well, so the safer route is, of course, to try to farm them and be the guy farming and dumping for cash. That's a great way to do it. Or just wait. Wait for the charts to present more data so that at least you can make a more informed decision later on to see if the market actually cares about this coin. Now, during a bull market, your timeline and comment section will start getting flooded with new coins that are supposed to make you a millionaire, going to be the new paradigm of money, all this kind of stuff. Just be careful, guys. Stay away from a lot of this crap. Bots spamming your feeds and your comment sections where you're reading stuff, that should be a good indicator that they are actually baiting you to become exit liquidity. Okay, be careful. Now, I wanted to let you know real quick before we get into the next points about the wealth Mastery newsletter. This is your weekly guide to the cryptocurrency markets. Look, our readers love it, and I'm sure that you will too. And here's why. Because every single week, my team of researchers and we are working hard to help you not just stay ahead of the curve, but also to save your time by finding you the latest and the greatest insights on altcoins, meme coins, DeFi coins, airdrops, charts, and much, much more. You can join our 145,000 plus weekly readers for free. Link down below in the description or the pinned comment over on X. Seriously, check it out. You'll love it. Now back to it. So, what coins should you consider then? Let's get back to basics here, okay? Layer ones. Chris Berniski, co-founder of Placeholder. It's a venture capital firm and a pioneer in the crypto investment space, working at ARK Invest back in the day, emphasized the potential of these ecosystems. In particular, he talked about hot new coins, things like SWI and Aptos, which came out of Meta. And I know it sounds a bit cringy, oh, Facebook coins, but according to Berniski, being an offshoot of Meta, it's actually a good idea, since normally he's going to be like, hey, wait a second, Facebook built that crap? That's awesome. I should probably buy that because Facebook's cool. And Zuckerberg's on his redemption arc. Anyway, that type of interest is good for crypto G-gens like us, of course, because besides newer chains, you know, getting that kind of narrative, they also usually have better tech than the older ones, which is important. And they have that shiny new feel that the market loves. The market loves shiny new coins. Combine that with acceptance for retail investors, and you have a catalyst for a successful project. And on the first part of the video, I said to forget about those dinosaur coins, but I wanted to hone in on that point a little bit because there are still some great coins that have been around the market for a while. Take Avalanche, for example. Its testnet went live in 2019. The mainnet debuted in 2021. In crypto years, that's super old. However, this geezer is still doing pretty good. Why? Well, Grayscale has recently announced the launch of the Grayscale Avalanche Trust. We have asset managers like Franklin Templeton who are out there expanding out their big money market funds. So the Franklin on-chain US government money fund over to the Avalanche blockchain network. Big games coming over there, all kinds of stuff. And tokenomics after 2024, only the Avalanche Foundation are going to have any scheduled token unlocks, meaning it's almost fully diluted. And they do have a token burn and stuff like that. So everything here transparent and predictable with the tokenomics. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. This contrasts, of course, with other projects, some of these newer launch things with very high fully diluted values and very low token float, which could have billions of dollars of tokens coming here, constantly getting dumped on by early investors. Not great. Not great. So Avalanche ticks the boxes for demand, for use case, for good tokenomics. Just like Avalanche, you have Chainlink, still alive, still kicking, CCIP technology, cross-chain interoperability protocol, working with Swift, working with big banks. Pretty cool stuff. Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a dinosaur coin, man. It's the T-Rex of coins, isn't it? Be on the lookout, too, for rebrands. For example, Phantom Network is rebranding to Sonic Labs. The Sonic upgrade will significantly enhance network performance and scalability. The project is currently experiencing a price rally in anticipation of the upgrade later this year because the market loves rebrands. Look at Polygon back in 2021. Rebranded, boom, went like 100x. A project rebrand can be likened to a newly renovated house. It looks better, thus attracting more potential buyers. By the way, I own cryptocurrencies in case you're wondering. This guy owns crypto right here, including some of the ones I just mentioned, like Chainlink, Avalanche, and Phantom. If you want to see full portfolio disclosures on what I hold, including pre-sale investments, then you can click on the link down below in the description or the pinned comment over on X. Next, the AI narrative. Now, this is something that we can call everybody can profit from this. This is something that I think is such a big narrative. It's not going away anytime soon. The AI industry is expected to contribute $15.7 trillion to the global economy of 2030. A lot of this can be captured in private companies, not public companies, or not even crypto companies, but still, I mean, 15.7 trillion is coming. All you need is $1 trillion coming into crypto. It's gonna be crazy. And yeah, you can buy chip makers like Nvidia, but come on, we all know that small cap altcoins, that's where the next 100x is, man. Even if you're risking your balls by doing it. So far, this niche has been one of the top narratives of the cycle and top price performing narratives of the cycle. If you want to know more, I'll leave a link about how AI coins can make you rich down below in the description. We already did a video on this. It's very informative. Of course, how can I forget about meme coins? obviously internet culture coins on the blockchain, okay? They're not just memes, okay? They're culture tokens, all right? Look, in a bull market, meme coins are usually ones that pump the hardest. Why? Because people can relate to them. They're just so damn simple. It's got a picture of a hippo or a dog or a cat. You know, it just is what it is, man. You can fight it or you can accept it is what it is, dog, and just go with it. People like cute things, and it's easy to understand. It's hard to understand Chainlink, CCIP, and advanced tokenomics and all that crap. A CoinGecko report said that meme coins are the most popular narrative in the second quarter of 2024. But there's literally thousands, heck, millions of meme coins. What's a person to do? Well, if you want to get that 100x, you got to get in early, obviously, which means you have to take massive freaking risks. You want to be the exception, not the rule again. You're probably going to be the rule, not the exception. You're probably going to lose all your money. Maybe a safer bet is to look for cults. Things that have been around for a while, survived at least a few months in the charts, still good entry points, still not worth wild sums of money, and could perform well because they're backed by a cult. There's a community supporting it. Look at like the Shib Army for Shiba Inu, the Floki Vikings for Floki Inu, that kind of stuff, right? The smoking chicken fish people, man, they're nuts. And lastly, no bag is complete without Bitcoin. Look, it's a no-brainer, man. BlackRock and other institutions are stacking Bitcoin as a hedge against the uncertainties of the world. And just like Cathie Wood and Michael Saylor, I believe that Bitcoin will be worth more than $1 million in the not-so-distant future. I'm like, 10 years, which is not far away, guys. Come on, you're gonna go through 10 years anyway. Just buy and hold your Bitcoin and wait for the $1 million Bitcoin. Of course, investing in cryptocurrencies is not without risk. Obviously, you can lose all your money at any time. Don't go in blind. A few hours of research might one day, though, give you the millions that you've been looking for. I hope that it will. So take a hard look at your portfolio and figure out which ones, you know, might just be time to say goodbye to. Some of these coins are just, why am I still holding this crap? I do that every once in a while. It's relieving, okay? It's like mental health therapy for yourself. Or maybe which coin to add, right? You're seeing some of this new paradigm money. It's still at a good price. It's getting that strength. It shows that strength. Maybe move some of your old money out of your coins that are not doing anything into that. Just a food for thought, hey? Thanks for watching.